Friends, we did it. We made it to workout number 10. So this is the last workout in our Lift Stronger Now series, brought to you by me, Gretchen Gegg, who has walked with you step by step all the way through 10 workouts. Now, if you are new to the game, or maybe you're not sure what's going on here, if you go down to the details of this video, you can get your very own workout trackers, which also tell you and give you some sample calendars on how you can use these workouts to fit into your lifestyle. You can do these at home. You can take these with you to the gym. You can learn the exercises on the video and then just take the workout trackers to the gym. You don't need me in your ear the whole time unless you just really want that. But we are doing a full body compound exercise workout today. This one's kind of like our master workout. We've done all the things. We're going to put them together and we're going to do this workout a little bit differently. So you need, first of all, to be prepared. You need a mat out or some place that you're going to be on the floor during this workout already set up. You also need all the weights that you might need. And I'm telling you right now, I'm using a 25-pound plate for some of mine. I'm also using a 5-pound weight for some of these. So have everything easy to get to. We are going to do a series of exercises. Let's see. I told you I would give you a number. I didn't tell you, but I told myself in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll call it 6. You can call it 8 because some we're doing on both sides. Exercises. We're going all the way through those 6. You can see them right there on the white part of the workout tracker. The yellow ones are saved for our finishers. We're going to do them once and learn them. That's going to serve as our warm-up. Do them a second time through, and we're going to perfect them. And then our last time through, we're going to really give it our all. Okay? We're going to take a break between our practice, our practice, our perfection, and our performance. We're going to take a little break between the 3. I made myself all these beautiful notes. Then I realized I actually have to look down and read them. So I want to keep you honest to this workout. It's going to be about a 30-minute workout, just like all of these have been 30 minutes or less. And you're going to start with a heavy weight for our first exercise, which is a sumo squat swing. I'm using a 25-pound plate. Your legs should be out nice and wide. Again, we're using this as the warm-up a little bit here. Toes out. And we're going to start with just that sumo squat. Now, you may start light, but you're going to want heavy because you want to build up some momentum. This weight is going to swing. So let's just drop it through and get a little swing going. Little swing going. Don't worry about how many you're doing. Get that momentum. And then I want you to try to bring it up just even with your shoulders. It doesn't need to go higher. Squat and swing. That's it. Let's try 4. 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down. Let it swing and stand. What if you're going to use a dumbbell instead? Hold both sides of the dumbbell or the center of the dumbbell. Same thing, swing. Go heavy. Trust me, it's not for your arms. It's for your legs, and they can do a lot of work. That's our first workout. Our first exercise that we've practiced. I'm sticking with a heavy plate for this next one. This is a squat, adding an overhead press, adding in calf raise. We're going to bring our dumbbell or our plate right to our chest, and our feet come in a little bit for a more natural squat position. Start just the squat. Again, this is just practicing your exercises. And now I want you to use a little bit of force in the legs to help push this weight overhead. Push. Nice. Get all the way up. And then the full round of our exercise, we go up, we calf raise at the top, we sit back into the heels. Up. So let me show you from the side. I go down, up, down, up. Let's try 4 more. Push. 3, 2, last 1. Land low and release. Those 2 exercises are going to have you breathe in heavy. Next exercise is a lunge with overhead triceps. Now, I have an exercise I put in between these. We're actually going to do right and left back to back. So, start with the weight in your right hand. Bring the right leg back at a place where you can drop down to a 90 and 90. Let's just try that lunge a couple times. It's going to be very different than what we're going to do in a minute, which is a staggered squat. So practice that lunge position. Now at the top, hold, bring the weight up. Once you practice just dropping and pushing, make sure you can do that stably. Make sure the elbow is staying close to the temple. And then let's put these together for 4. Push, 3, stable, elbow, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, let's try the other side. Make a note to yourself if you're going to switch that weight out. If you need a lighter one or a heavy one, that's what we're figuring out this round through, so you don't have to figure out later. Big wide lunge position. Make sure we can get down 90-90 here. Drop and push. Good. At the top, hold. Curling it up. Elbow stays close. Can you drop into that tricep press? Drop and push. Nicely done. Put it all together for 4, 3, 2, last 1, and push. Nicely done. All right, I told you we had 6 exercises. That's 3 of them. That's 3. That's halfway through. Take a second on your workout tracker. Write down what weight you chose. Do you need to go up? Do you need to go down? For the sumo squat swings, for the squat with overhead press and calf raise, and then for that lunge. Write down the weight that you chose. That's all I want you to write down, not reps at this point. Moving on to our lightest weight, at least for me, my 5s, we have serve the platter with alternate knee lifts. Serving the platter looks like this. Isometric bicep curl, meaning it's not changing. Reach out and around and in. Reach around and in. That is serving the platter. Now hold the bicep curl. Show me an alternating knee raise. I'm actually going to start with my legs closer together. Nice, slow and controlled, trying not to lean back and forth too much. I am a little bit, but just a little. Now, can you put it together? Serve and lift. Put it down. Serve, lift. That's 2. 3, 4, and stop. Nicely done. Serve the platter with alternating knee raises. Write the weight that you want to be lifting, not the numbers yet. Write the weight. All right, workout exercise number 5. I'm going back to a heavy weight, like heavy. So I've got a 25-pound plate. I'm challenging myself on this one. I'm going to start with it in my right hand. Again, later on, if you want to do left first, that's fine. It's just easy for me to remember when I'm teaching you right and right. So different than lunge. This leg is forward. This leg is extended completely straight behind us and not a huge step, just a gentle step back. Think about that Bulgarian split squat. When it was up, you want that leg to stay straight. We're going to lean forward on the front leg and then up. I won't row yet. We're going to lean forward on the front leg and then up. I think I might angle this a little bit. Yeah, that's easier to see. And up. Lean forward and up. Now, I keep flipping around. Sorry, guys. We're going to add a row. So just hold here and show me the row straight back. Squeeze. Let's put them together for 4. We're going to drop and squeeze. That's 1. Drop. My back leg stays straight. That's 2. Heel presses through in that front leg and stand. Perfect. Let's switch sides. Straight leg, back, leg forward. Let's just practice our squat. Can you press? Ooh, wow, okay. I can't talk and do this apparently. Press through that front heel. press the front. This is real life, guys. You're going to wobble. You're going to move all around. And now, holding it at the top, let's try rowing. Just the row. Should be heavy. Should be challenging. That's it. Let's put it together. For 4, squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Press it up and step it in. Nice and controlled to stop. Beautiful. What weight are you going to use? Write it down. This is where we go to the ground. This is press with rotation. So lower to the ground, grab chest press type weights. I've got my 15s. And I'm going to start on the ground, not the bench. We want to protect our shoulders a little bit. So we're just going to try a press here. Just a regular chest press, even with the chest, not over the eyes. And then what I want you to do at the top is this. Squeeze around, kiss the backs of the weights together, turn, and lower. Again, palms are facing away. Shift palms toward, away, and down. Now, we're adding on one tiny little piece. When you kiss the weights together, can you push your lower back into the mat, center, and down? Up, little crunch, in. If you want, you go up, crunch, in, and down. Up, crunch, in, and down. Or you can do that one leg at a time. So that will look like up. Crunch, try it real quick, each side. And crunch, and down. Cool? Option, that's an option. That I want you to focus mainly on the stability through the shoulders first and do that one later. All right, make sure you have all of the weights written down. Tiny little break as we get ready to perfect these exercises, okay? Now, I want you to focus on your number. So you've got your pounds you're lifting, 8 to 12 of each exercise, moving directly from one to the next, no waiting, and then we rest at the end. Okay? I'm going to be a little bit ahead of you to make sure that you know what's coming next. So I'll probably be doing about 8 of each exercise. It's okay. I'll be moving a little slower in between. Your goal is 12. Get as close as you can. Get at least 8 in. All right, let's start with our heavy weight. Sumo squat swings. It's the whole thing together. It's that end result. Okay, we're going to practice these and get these perfect. We're perfecting our exercises this time. Let's start. Ready, go. It's 8 to 12. Make sure you're really driving through the hips. I'll show you sideways. Driving forward and stopping at the shoulders. Nicely done. 8 to 12. When you get through with these, you're going to slowly transition, so don't stop abruptly, to that the squat with overhead press and calf raise. You'll be holding it at your chest, feet in a normal squat position. Drop, push, push. That's it. Whole thing through. Up to calf raises. That's it. All the way through. Get that lift through the heels. You're stronger than you think. Stop low. When you're done, you're moving into the lunge with overhead triceps. I like starting with my right leg back. Whichever leg's back, the weight's in the same hand. This one lets you drop to 90. We start with the arm up. Full exercise. Beautiful. Drop and stand. Squeeze. Keep that elbow close to the temple. When you're done with that side, drop the weight. Switch sides. Switch legs. Yeah? I'll face you. And you've got all the exercises again. Press through the front heel. Let the back knee bend. Doing the other side. Squeeze. That's it. We're going to get all the way 8 to 12. Keep pushing, because that's your halfway point when you're done with this one. Keep moving. Try not to take a break. Know that you have one at the end. Serve the platter with alternating knee lifts. So we serve, lift. That counts as 1, 2, 3. See how I'm counting? Even though I'm alternating legs, I'm still counting them one at a time. So I don't have to lift both sides to count as 1. That's it. Keep it going. You're moving right into your last 2 exercises. I start with a heavy weight for my stagger squat with back row. Back leg is straight. I go right into it, hinging. Back leg straight, pulling up. I'm really driving into that front heel, keeping my back leg straight so that it's not providing me with extra work. And I'm really isolating that front leg. That's it. After 8 to 12, switch sides. Take it back. Drop and squeeze right into that other side. That's it. And if you're in a warm workout space like me, this is a sweaty workout. If you're not, if you're in a cool place, awesome. You're warming up a little bit. Okay, our last exercise is on the mat, or on the ground at least. Press with rotation. You know your options to lift one or both legs. And go. I'm going to start with one leg. Down. Squeeze. Down. Option. Pull both. Tap both. Squeeze. That's it. You got it. Think about zipping that belly as the legs lift. Zip. And zip. Once you get 8 to 12, you get to come up and take your little break. Wow. Awesome job. Awesome job. Breathe. Grab water. Keep going. If you're still in these exercises, keep moving. Remember, I was ahead of you. I know I'm ahead of you. You have about, let's see, there's our time. Let's take another minute. Let's take a minute here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe, breathe. Walk around, shake it out if you need to. Take your time getting through, finishing all those exercises. Here's where we're going. You see that number. You should write down this time, if you didn't that time through. How many did you get through? Did you get through 12 on all of them? If so, you need to grab a heavier weight this time. That means you didn't challenge yourself enough. Okay, that is what Live Stronger Now is about. This is when we might think, oh gosh, I'm going to have to buy a new weight for home, or I'm going to have to go to the gym and start lifting some. That's okay. This is why we're here. We're learning how to lift stronger. So if you got to 12 through all of them, I want you to bump up on weight. If you got through 8, that's okay. You picked the right weight. Okay? Once you get to 12 easily, it could have been a challenge, then you're going to up your weight. We're going to go through this last time. Your goal is to hit that same rep number. So maybe you need to write that in. However many you did last time, your goal is to hit it again and move through these a little stronger, a little faster, knowing that all we have are our finishers when we're done. Ready? Are you ready? Sumo squat swings and go. Really press, really drive. Let's go for that building heat in the body. I know if you're like me, I'm like, heat, more heat. Yep, that's what we're doing here. For a quick transition in this one, stop low, bring the weight up, Bring the feet closer together for a squat position. Go right into that squat with an overhead press. And then challenge yourself. Get low into the squat, high into the toes. Push. Hopefully, if you're like me, you're able to lift the same weight through that one. If not, that's okay. But I'm changing weights for the first time now, setting up in a lunge position. Big stance, arm up, lunge with overhead press, getting into that tricep. Good, dropping into the back knee. Squeezing. Elbow close to the temple. That's it. We bring it down to switch sides. Step together, switch hands. Step back, reach, drop, and push. It's okay if you can't really see my front foot. Totally fine. It's anchored into the ground, just providing you with a glimpse of what's going on in my upper body. Elbow in close to my temple. Good. Getting an 8 to 12. And then maybe you just add another weight. Maybe you like that weight. Maybe you're doing heavy biceps today. I'm shifting it up because with this range of motion, I need a lighter one in order to get there without my, what is this? It's a shoulder, without my shoulder hurting. So serving the platter, 8 to 12. This time, try to eliminate that side-to-side movement as much as you can. That's your job. That's your performance. That's your best you can do. You can do this. Lift. Nicely done. Perfect. When you're done, we're back to a heavy, heavy weight for the staggered squat plus row. Yeah, remember that one? Long leg back, but it doesn't actually bend. Squat and pull right into it. Keep the chest pushing through. Try not to round. Something that I see in rowing is people round and stand. That's all in the lower back. Bring belly to thigh, but stick the chest forward. Belly to thigh, that's it. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then 8 to 12, you can switch sides. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Drop. Squeeze. Beautiful. That's it. All the way. 8 to 12. Finding the mat to finish. Moving mine just a little centrally here because I know we have coming up. Don't worry about that. That's not for you. That's just for me. And press with rotation. Squeeze. 1 or 2 legs lift. Option also, none at all if you really want to focus on getting into the chest and nailing that exercise. This is just an added bonus. Are the leg lifts with it? Pressing that lower back into the mat. That's it. Going through that press with rotation. Finishing strong. Finishing strong. Now, when you're done with 8 to 12, here's the deal. Just set the weights aside, but don't get up yet. Because our finishers are right here on the ground. Breathe. You get to move through this. You get to finish strong. I hope you did. I hope you're a little bit ready to be done because guess what? We only have 3 minutes left. We're going to start in 1 minute with our boat pose. Okay? This is going to be a balanced posture. And then we're going to move directly into crawling plank, which before we've done crawling plank with our arms. We're doing crawling plank with our legs, where we crawl out, out, in, and then we go in, out, out. So we crawl wide, we crawl in, and we'll switch our lead on that one. It's just something to think about, honestly. Like, plank can get so monotonous sometimes. We want to change it up. We're going to finish flat on the ground, arms out, legs out, lifting the alternating one. We can even speed this up and swim or hold in more of a Superman. We have 1 minute of each. Ready for boat pose? Guys, let's finish this. Sit back and hold. Now we're going to balance. So I want you to work on the balance. If you need to, hold behind your legs, but I want you to balance. I want you to lift your chest through. I want you to find it. When you feel like you can release one arm, hold, release the other arm, or release both arms. Then if you really want more, you can extend one leg, hold, then bring it in, or extend the other leg, or extend both legs, reach. More of a teaser position, your option. You're almost there. Another thing you can do is raise the arms overhead and find that balance. It's all a different kind of challenge for your abs, your core, right here in that midsection. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flipping over to your hands for plank, and let's go. We step out, left, out, right, in, left leg in, right leg in. Let's do it on the right. Right steps out, left out, right in, left in, right in, left in. What about your knees? That's okay. Yes, lift and lift, right? Crawl out wide. Now crawl in. Does it matter what leg leads? No, keep it going. We go out, wide, and in. I'm keeping you honest to time. And then the knees, wide, and in, boom, and boom. Again, crawl it in. Nicely done. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. And lower. Okay, good. We good inkling about what was going on time-wise. Lift legs, reach arms, hold. Now try to reach right arm and left leg, back to neutral. Left arm, right leg, back to neutral. And then start to alternate until we can truly swim, which is where our legs are fluttering and our arms are fluttering. We can choose to do legs, then arms, or we can do both together, or we can just hold. Eyes toward the ground. No wrinkles behind the neck. No double chins. Swimming. Finishing here for 20 seconds. Breathe in and out. Breathe, breathe. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Whew. Legs down. Onto your elbows. Lift through. Spinal extension. Holy sweat. It's a day, friends. Lifting into spinal extension. The only thing we're doing for mobility here is going through our 4 big spinal movements. Starting with spinal extension. And then bringing the knees in, sitting back to child's pose, a little spinal flexion. We're going to turn this into a lateral flexion. So we're going to crawl. One hand, then reach over with the other. Stretching through the side body. Breathe, breathe. Hold, hold. And let's go the other direction. Reach, crawl on top of, shift through the side body. Breathing, breathing. You guys made it through. This was probably the most challenging of the 10 workouts just because of how I set up the exercises. So not necessarily for heavy weights. We'll lift this up to kneeling. We're just going to take a little twist. So one arm down the ground, one arm twists us through. So the way that I set this up was more challenging cardiovascularly. The way that you're doing compound exercises, you're moving through the exercises at a slightly different pace. And also, you're not able to really, we only had 3 at a time in other sets. Switch sides. And this time we're doing much more at once. So you're really having to focus on figuring out where your body is in space, that proprioception piece of it. Getting a little twist through the spine. Breathing, coming back to center. We're going to sit back on the heels. Get a little stretch in the bottom of the feet, calf and Achilles. And sit down. Let's see what we can do into the hips to bring this up. You guys made it. Don't forget to get your workout trackers to figure out how to use all these 10 to make you really get stronger and be able to lift stronger, live longer, stronger bones, stronger muscles. That's what we're all about here, is quality of life. See you with our next series.